Okay, so good morning everyone. So since we are done talking about isomorphisms and homomorphisms, so now let's proceed to our next topic, which is all about rings. And next is we have the definition of a ring. What is a ring? Can you read everyone?
A ring is a set R together with two binary operations, addition and multiplication, denoted by the symbols plus and multiplication.
Such that the following actions are satisfied. Okay, so these are the following actions to be satisfied, to be considered a integer or integer under modulo to be a ring. First we have if it is an abelian group. Next we have if it is the multiplication is associative of R. R here stands for rings. Next is if multiplication is distributive over addition, that is for all A, B, and C in R, the left distributive law, A times B plus C is equal to A times B plus E times C, and the right distributive law is equal to B plus C times A, which is also equal to B times A plus C times A. So, as you can see, that distributive law is just the basics of our algebra. Okay, so now let's find out and prove how to determine if a specific integer under or a specific integer under multiplication or a specific integer under addition is a ring. So now let's have the ring of integers. So the ring of integers states that integer is a ring where plus and multiplication stand for regular and multiplication and z. So this means, for example, we have the set of integers which is equal to -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. So as you have observed that first, if we will have a regular addition, we have, for example, 2 plus 1, which is equal to 3. And 3 is also an integer. Okay. Integer. Okay, next we will test it under the regular multiplication. So 2 times 1, which is equal to 2, and 2 is also an integer. Okay, so the first action is now satisfied. Next we have for addition and in every integer there is an opposite. For example, the -2 kay na siya opposite na +2. Kaya ang opposite is +2. So if we add this together, the result would be 0, which is also part of the integer. Okay, so action 2 satisfies. Next. Diba, ang last action states that if it is a ring, if it is multiplication distributes over addition. So for example, we have integers 2 times 3 plus 4, which is equal to 2 times 2 times which is equal to 3 plus 2 times 4. Diba, ang answer ang niya is just the same with this one. So, action 3 satisfied. Therefore, we can conclude that the integer is an example of a ring. Next. Next, we have the ring ring of integers of modulo n. So, ang kalahian lang ay sa modulo n kay naa siya di modulo or di taken away. For example, um, we have addition modulo and multiplication modulo of 5. So, if we have 3 plus 5, modulo 5 plus 4 is equal to 3 plus 4 mode 5 is also equal to 7 mode 5, which is also equal to 2. And next, so okay na siya under addition. So let's check under multiplication. So we have 3 times modulo 4, which is equal to 3 times 4 modulo 5, which is equal to 12 mode 5 is equals to 2. Diba? Parehas na sila. That is why integers under the modulo n is considered as ring. Okay, so now let's proceed to the commutative ring. It states here that a ring in which a multiplication is a commutative operation is called a commutative ring. It is a common practice to use the word abelian when referring to a commutative law under addition and a commutative when referring to a commutative law under the operation of multiplication. Okay, so to discuss this in simpler words, it is just, for example, diba, if we have A times B, it is just equals to B times A. So, for example, we have 3 times 5, which is equals to 5 times 3, and then this is the commutative ring of the integer. This is the commutative ring. And next we have the unity of rings. It states here that a ring that has a multiplicative identity is called a ring with a unity. So the multiplicative identity itself is called the unity of the ring. So if there exists an element 1, which is element in R, such that for all x is an element of R, and x times 1 is equals to 1 times x is equals to x, then R is called a ring with unity. So that's the ring with integer is considered as unity of a ring.
Yes.
Yes. This what is its unity? Yes, very good. So diba, if we, for example, we have an integer 6. Okay. So to find its unity, what can we multiply? What can we multiply to 6, which also results to 6? 1. Okay, very good. So the unity here is 1. Okay, so it is also same with under the modulo, since we already proved that the integers and modulo kanina ay almost the same na sila. Okay, so now let's proceed to the direct product of rings. So we'll let R, which is closed under addition and multiplication with an index 1 plus 2 to n be rings. So we have, for example, Kanisha is learning the formula under the operation of addition and under the multiplication. So these are the predetermined formula, which is derived from the component-wise addition and component-wise multiplication. So finally, with everyone, A plus B.
A plus B is equals to the quantity of A1 plus 1 B of 1 A sub 2 plus 2 B sub 2
until A
B
sub
sub
n
n
plus
plus
n
n
B sub n.
Okay, so we also define multiplication on P component wise. A times B is equals to A sub 1 times B sub 1 modulo 1 and A sub 2 times B sub 2 modulo 2 up until A sub n times B sub n modulo n. So to put this into practice, let's have an example. Okay. So let's find out the multiplication of integers x sub 4 or x modulo 4 times z modulo 3. So, ato ang unang buhaton kay mubalik ta sa mubalik ta diri sa ayaha nga formula. So, for example, if you are given example, we are given two ordered pairs, the 2 and 1 and 2. So, usahay na to siya pag find sa iyaha nga direct product. So, let's start with a plus b, which is equal to, and ulit this kay kani siya kay a and b. So, a plus b is equals to 2 plus 2 and 2. Which is, ang iyong mga formula, maabot natin sa 2 plus 4, 2 times 1 and 3 plus 1 plus 3, 2. And then, which is equal to 0. Ano man na 0? So, 2 plus, ito na siya. 2 plus 2, 4. Right? Ano na siya?
0.
0. 0 and 0. So, next we will test sa iyaha nga multiplication. So, we have 2 and 1 times 2 and 2, which is equal to 3 times 2 modulo 4 and 2 times 2 modulo 3, which is also equal to 2 and 1. Okay, so we have here another example. So, zero, 1, and 2. What if we are given just the integers? What we're going to do first is to find the partition product. So the partition product is 0 and 0, 0 and 1, 0 and 2, 1 and 0, 1 and 1, and 1 and 2. So, the let A is equal to 1 and 2, and B is equal to 1 and 1, the element of B. So, we have A plus B is equal to 1, 1 plus, plus 1 plus 1, which is equal to 1 plus 2 modulo 1 times 2, which is equal to 0 and 0. So now let's find the multiplication. Times 1 plus 1, we have
1,
1 times 1,
modulo
modulo 2, and
2, 2 times
2
1,
times 1, modulo 3, is equal to
1,
equal to
1.
1 and
1.
2. Okay. So, nasabtan na ang direct product of rings? Yes. So, since nasabtan na, we'll now proceed to the next topic.